Hello. Loving it. Hello, mate. There's a load here. Hi guys, welcome to another video. Just a single overnight and house solo. Just out on the Isle of Purbeck. As you can see, beautiful behind me. Love it out here. The views are stunning. Not very windy today. So out here to test some new kit. Alpkit Elan Bivvy. So got a few miles to walk on the coast, south coast path, to get there yet to a place I've earmarked. So let's get there. Enjoy. Beautiful evening out here. It's literally stunning. As you can see, I'll show you behind. All out that way. Glorious Purbecks coastline. And off in the distance there, just there is Portland. Over there's Weymouth. And I've camped up there before, Swire Head, one of the old videos I did. But yeah, straight down here now, super steep, straight down to the bottom, and then as you can see the path going straight up there, back up the cliff. So this is the super steep slow bit, and then back down into Chapmans Pool, just over here where I want to be camping. So let's press on. Am I in the med? Look at it. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. So finally here, in a little spot, which isn't a spot that I've found before. Actually, it's one of my friends, Adam. He camped here last week actually. Tiny little spot, really tiny. It's not perfectly flat, but it's enough. But look at the views, stunning, all the way along the coast. That's lovely. I'll put a link to Adam's video in the comments actually, because he did a really good video actually. Walked from Swanage all the way out to here. For their Coops Outdoors. If you want to give him a follow, have a little look. But I'll put a link to his recent video there, and maybe have a little look through some of his other videos. So I think it's time to now have a drink, because it's quite humid actually. The temperature's dropped drastically at the minute. It's down to about 11 degrees tonight, so it's certainly not cold. So I've just bought a really lightweight, cheap summer bag, because I don't really need it. But yeah, stunning evening. But as you can see, I'll show you out to the water. Someone's had a little fire down there but left it. But to be fair, it is on the rocks and on the water, so I don't think there's any harm there at all. But still, should have at least put that out. But I'll go and put that out in a second. Yeah, no point in me setting up. Yeah, I'll set up the bivvy shortly. We've got the chair out just to chill. I'll stick a bit of food on shortly as well. Whew, a bit windswept. Yeah, just been enjoying the sunset. As you can see, like I showed you there. I don't know how clear that comes out, but that is vibrant orange. And just over there, you've got Portland. Beautiful, beautiful. But let's get down to the beach. Well, the rock. Let's tread carefully down here. But see you down there. Yeah, whoever left this fire, it is absolutely roaring, look. That's got a big bed of coals in it, but to be honest, I think I would actually use that. Might as well use it before putting it out, rather than using my gas to boil my water for my meal. So yeah, I think I'll go and get my kit, come and sit down here. There's actually a bit more driftwood there as well, so I'll probably keep a little fire going for a little while. But yeah, I will make sure that's out, because that is a deep bed of coals on top of a big rock. So regardless of being here, it only takes an ember to fly off into this, and it's super dry gorse everywhere. So I don't want that spreading us all. So let's go get the stuff and boil some water for my food. Got a nice little real termat meal tonight, so I'll show you that in a second. And that's how close the camp spot is. Right there. Beautiful. So we've got the bivvy set up. The old Alpkit Elan bivvy. Beautiful. Nice little spot. And as you can see, looking out there, it's glorious. Got the old Kilos Gear outdoor mini chair there, so that's the perfect one for this. Just really lightweight, perfect size, lovely. Yeah, that's camp. That's it. Bags down there, which I'll put the rain cover over later. Bivvy's there. Slight slopes here, but not too bad. I sleep on my side anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'll sleep into the slope. But yeah, I'll go down to that fire. It's just off down there. Probably won't be able to see it now, it's a bit dark. Go and boil some water, get the meal on. So this evening we got this real termat, or real termat, however you say it, killing tikka masala. I won this in a competition quite a long time actually ago for Base Camp Foods. They did a comp on Instagram, and this is, I think I've got this one left and like a chocolate porridge, what I've got left, which I'll save for another trip anyway. But yeah, interested to try this because all the reviews on these meals are always saying that they're really good, so really intrigued to see what it tastes like. But yeah, it's just a lightweight one today because I've just got my 28 litre Deuter bag, so just my normal rucksack, jammed everything in just because I was hiking in. I think I did about 6 miles walking into here, very up and down in some places, but yeah, beautiful. Ooh. Yeah, just waiting for the water to boil, get that done now. Really hungry now. So sun's gone down. It's still kind of a bit of a red orange hue because it's only, the sun's only recently gone down, but it's pretty dark out here. But yeah, so relaxing, just love listening to water, rain, the waves, everything. So everything's set up top. I'm just sat down here now using that fire, like I said, which someone left here, and then I'll use my cup after I've finished it, rinse the cup out and then douse all this out. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here now and listen to the waves and relax. Just so relaxing sitting down here. You'll definitely hear the waves. Obviously there's only about 6-7 feet in front of me. So relaxing just watching the sun go down. I can still see the horizon because there is a orange hue in the air. You can see the low level cloud, but the cloud's actually forming a fair bit. I thought it would be a lot clearer in this. Maybe it will go clear later, but yeah, so relaxing just sitting down on the beach here. Good old slog gonna be out of here because I've walked right down to sea level, and I think about 450 foot up to get back up to the cliff top, so, and it's steep, but it's definitely worth it to come down here, wake up on the water, maybe having a little dip in the morning, see how I feel, see what time I wake up, to be honest. Because if I have a bit of a sleep in, I may not, because this is a bit of a haven for tourists to come and see. So on a sunny day, which is going to be tomorrow, could be a lot of people here. We'll see. There, the water's just boiling now. Have my meal, make a hot drink, then I think I'll go sit back up where I've set up the bivvy bag and just chill for a bit. Just see if I can watch any stars come out, see if it clears up a bit. If not, probably have an early night, because I went out last night for an Indian with a friend who's got a baby due soon. So a few of us all got together, had an Indian, a couple more drinks than what I'm used to, and woke up this morning feeling terrible. So no beers me on this one, just water, keep hydrating, feel a bit better and feel fresh tomorrow. Head out and catch a sunny day with the missus and the dog, hopefully get out and before all the rain comes on Sunday. So let's get this meal done. So yeah, this food is lush, real termite stuff, really nice. Big old chunks of chicken in it. It looks like there's some lentils, rice, I think chickpeas as well. Really tasty. I know these are bloody expensive, but they're really tasty. So I wouldn't never buy them for normal things, but for long distance hikes where weight makes a difference, this is only like 120 grams, but it's half a kilo of food once you've added the right amount of water. And some really good calories. So yeah, just going to enjoy this now, eat this, make a hot drink, probably sit back up at where the bivvy is, half hour or so, and then head off to bed. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Oh, got puffy eyes. Well, I think the hay fever's rife. There's something around here that's something I've got a Beckinase spray anyway for that, but yeah, slept very well though. Oh, just woke up. It's 6:45. Very relaxing sleep last night. Really, really nice. Yeah, definitely there. Hay fever must keep my eyes are puffy. That's why they were a bit itchy when I woke up. But I'll have a little puff on the Beckinase spray, nasal spray, and then that kicks in really quickly. Tide's gone quite a bit out this morning, as you can see. It's all covered with rocks. As you can see, the line it was up to, all the stuff that's brown and wet and got the seaweed and algae on, that was where it was up to last night. That was the little quiet pit. Yeah, beautiful place to wake up. A bit breezier this morning than it was last night. But it was nice. There was just left a little gap in the bivvy bag open just for a bit of breeze to come through, and it was nice. There was no condensation in there at all. Really, really good. But I think, yeah, if you closed it up without the front mesh where there's airflow going through it both ways, front to back, there'd definitely be condensation, because it's definitely a lot warmer in there than a tent, I would say. Because with a tent there's a lot more, oh, excuse me, a lot more airspace. But yeah, once I was in there, it warms up nicely. It's very comfortable as well in there. It's like another sleeping bag around you already. So very nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get a coffee on, have a little bit of breakfast, and then I'll be heading off. So yeah, let's get the coffee on. Lovely. Oh, very relaxing. A couple of boats have left this morning. Off into the distance, looking like they're heading over Weymouth way, Portland way. A few more people are stirring on the boats, you can see, just waking up. But yeah, it's a beautiful place. If I had a boat, that'd be a lovely place to stop. Really calm little cove. Once you're into the cove, there's literally no swell at all, really. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this coffee now and just enjoy the views. Wake up properly before I head on out of it. But have a little bit of breakfast first. Got a can of the classic Heinz beans and sausages. Just something easy. I didn't want to be bringing a load of stuff to cook this morning. Just wanted something easier that I could just heat up. To be honest, I'll probably eat it straight out the can. Heat it up on the stove, out the can, and just eat it that way. Nice and easy. No washing up to be done. Perfect. Oh yeah. Breakfast of champions. Little hobo breakfast on the stove. Branston's baked beans and sausage, not Heinz, what I said earlier. But yeah, Really tasty actually. A little bit of burnt on the bottom, only a couple of mil of burnt. But that's the only problem with those BRS stoves, they're really intense heat. I had it turned down as low as I physically could, but yeah, it's a struggle to not burn stuff on there. But I'm gonna probably end up buying the Soto Windmaster. One of my friends bought that when he's just been on his recent tour. I recommended it to him because it's the only one which looks like it actually cooks more like a stove, like a nice soft wide flame kind of. So I think I'm gonna have to invest in that as well. This BRS one's great because it's so tiny. Look, if you see, there's nothing, absolutely nothing, but it's an intense heat. So for boiling water, brilliant. Like boiled the water for the coffee, it was under a minute done, enough for one coffee. But it's, when cooking on, not good at all. So great for little hikes if you want to make a drink, or you've got a dehydrated meal where you just need to boil some water. That's great. Oh, bless me. Oh yeah, the hay fever definitely. But other than that, it's been lush camp. I'm properly awake now. I'll get packed up very shortly and hike on out of here. Got about 6 miles to get back to the van. So it's about 1 hour and 45 with the terrain, because there's a couple incredibly steep bits which we've already seen on the way in. Lot of steps. It's very steep out of here. It's straight up the cliff, probably 250, 300 steps to get up out of here. But once you're up there, you're rewarded with amazing views, and you've got a nice sea breeze to cool you off as well, because when you're warm by the top. But I hope you enjoyed something a little bit different, just a quick solo lightweight hike today. But yeah, it was a great spot. I definitely highly recommend coming down to Chapmans pool if you're considering just a wild camp. There's a couple of guys up at the top near the Marine Memorial that's up there, just because they're walking actually from Old Harry's Rocks all the way to Weymouth, just camping over a few days. Just to think that they're doing it over this whole 4-day weekend. So they got another one tonight. They're going halfway to Weymouth and then finishing in Weymouth and then train back to Bournemouth. But yeah, the terrain's brilliant, beautiful views, but it's pretty harsh. It's not a huge amount of elevation, but you just go up quick, just straight up, 25-30% straight up. You're on the top, walk along flat, back down again quick. So yeah, when I do this coastal walk soon, it's going to be a good one, but it's going to be a bit grueling. But I'm going to have similar kit to this, really lightweight. I'm probably going to wait for one of the longer days of the year, so sort of middle of June, end of June, wait for it to be like a nice warm night where I'm not going to have to bring loads of clothing in order to stay warm. Just get inside the bivvy. Might not even bring a sleeping bag because it's nice and warm inside there. I don't get that cold anyway. Yeah, then I can just bring a minimal rucksack with a water bladder in the back and just enjoy it and camp overnight and then finish off the journey. But yeah. So we're all packed up, gone. No signs I was even here. Good thing about the bivvy bag is it literally takes up such a small footprint that you don't need barely anything, because this isn't flat by any means. It's probably about 2 foot higher on one side than the other, but there was a nice little flat bit in the middle, just so I could just lie down. It was a really good sleep. Yeah, only rubbish I got is the hobo breakfast, so I've taken that with me. And let's go, what a backdrop that is. That's beautiful. Yeah, got the small task of getting up the top of that cliff now. When I flew the drone up there last night, it was saying it was 160 meters above sea level. So it's a big old slog, because I am on the sea, as you know. Yeah, nice little quiet spot. Yeah, we're out of here. This is the way into the bay though. Bit of a rough the jetty way, but you can get down there. As you can see, as I was mentioning last night, there's a little beach. Very, very tiny, but beautiful bay. Lovely spot. A couple more boats have rocked up this morning, a couple have left, a few fishermen out now. Lovely. Right, back at the top of the cliff. That's a bit of a slog. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, that was so relaxing. Now the sun's out. Super, super bright. Nice and warm. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed, because I certainly did. And if you haven't been down to the Purbecks, I would highly recommend it. Even just to come down for the day for a walk along the cliff top, along the south coast path. It's a lovely path. So, have a good day. Bye.